Good evening, everyone. We're here to discuss the DJI Enterprise, and we have a co-host tonight, Paul Wedgenbig.
Hi, everybody. Good morning, good evening, wherever you are, whatever time of day it is.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's 9 a.m. here.
Yeah. And we have a few people in the chat to say hello. We've got Trevor Fuss. We've got Barkley from 107 Drones to say hello to. We have Jonathan Jackson. We have I'm All Abroad. And
Drone. Hi, Drone.
With a comma in there. We also have Water Echoes. So let's get discussion on the road firstly. The main topic of discussion is the DJI Enterprise. So let's see how that goes. They've already got several hundred waiting. That 500 and something waiting.
I believe this is something too that Dre would be interested in.
Yeah.
I think he posted about it too.
Yeah. It's a shame. But that's the way it goes.
Yeah, I was trying to make out what to think about this picture, and I like how they showed two different cameras. They got the thermal camera.
Yeah.
And what was do you know what the other camera was supposed to be?
Not totally sure, but I'm hoping it's just the standard camera that they have.
Yeah.
Plus the thermal camera, because that'd be, if you had both of them on there, that'd.
No, I think it's one or the other. I think that's it was a genius use of reflection, though. I like how they did that.
Yeah,
it kind of lets you know that it's going to have two different cameras, same drone, but two different cameras. And we got someone else in the chat. Hi, Krubby the Beagle.
Hey, Krubby. Good evening, sir.
Wow, look at they have 602 people in that chat waiting. Let's get them all over here.
Yeah, 602. Get 602 over here.
Good morning, Matt Bagwell. How you doing today?
Matt, good morning. So, as we... Yep.
Look at that. They just jumped 60 viewers in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Listen, we're actually interacting. They're just looking at a picture on the screen. I don't get it. It's because we're not selling a drone. That's why.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. So let's see how this goes, and we'll wait for their introduction video, and then we will critique it after.
Yeah, Matt, for some people, it's morning like us. It's 9 a.m. here. I don't know what time it is where you're at. But Dominic and them are in nighttime.
Yeah. Well, Trevor Fuss is half an hour behind me, being in South Australia.
Did you say a half an hour?
Half hour, yes. Half hour for you.
No, I'm curious. Are you talking about a drive, or do they have are there time zones?
Different time zone.
Because we have an hour interval between our time zones.
Yeah, I know. It's a bit strange. It's just half an hour, or half an hour, as you would say.
Half.
Yeah, half. I got hauled over the coals for the way I said car.
Yeah, you say it a little like I do, because in New England, we don't really pronounce our R's too well.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah. Good morning, Marshall. Marshall's in the chat. Arizona Street Media. Akarasho, Warren. Good evening, sir.
Hey, Akarasho.
Good morning to you.
Oh, here we go.
And away we go. Here we come. Stingray Aerial Gary. Howdy, sir. And away we go.
The moment we've been waiting for.
Yeah. Let us.
Look at that. They don't even know if the drone's going to be good yet, and they already have 506 likes.
Yeah. 980, 1,124, 1,134.
You can't even say it fast enough.
Yeah, 1,231 watching. And we've got 8.
I don't even know why they bother having a chat window over there. It's going to be going
I
to.
know it just goes off.
Yeah.
I was trying to watch that dart thing on NASA this morning, and it would just go.
Yeah.
They'd like something 250,000. Here we go.
You notice they throw the work boots in there, so they're letting you know this is a work drone.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Anybody can read German? Yes. Very nice.
Oh, that's so nice.
Oh, that's a beast.
I want the Mavic 3. That's going to be my next drone. It's so expensive.
I know. Beast mode. Beast mode activated.
It's like I always do giveaways. Like I watch videos with giveaways and they're giving away stickers and stuff. And Ray goes out and someone gives away a Mavic 3 and he won it. Ray Kelly, lucky guy.
Yeah. Yeah, but that is absolute beast mode though.
Yeah.
Because in Australian dollars, the Mavic 3 Cine is $7,199 in Australian money.
Yeah, and I think Recovery One Drone or Dre was talking about this camera, hoping that it has a mechanical zoom and not because there was issues with the other zoom lens. So that'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, because I've done a lot of research into photogrammetry as well.
Yeah, I just want to say hi to Arizona Street Media in the chat.
Hey, Marshall.
Stingray, Ariel, Gary. Yep. And I think that's everybody that's joined since. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, let's stay away from power lines.
Yeah. Yep.
The crazy part is that the Mavic 3 is an expensive drone, right?
Yeah.
How much more expensive do you think this is going to cost with this thermal camera on it?
Add a few more grand.
Yeah.
Pushing it into the probably. Look who's in the chat on the DJI site. One Vision Aerial. Hey.
That's funny. How we even caught that? They got 2,000 people in there.
Yeah, I just looked at Mike B, the drone ranger, the drone ranger's in there as well.
Yeah, Billy Kyle just posted a video of the DJI Mavic 3 Enterprise unboxing, so he bought one.
Yeah, he's probably got it early.
Well, it's probably released now, so he probably got it first thing this morning. He's unboxing it.
Yeah.
Or he already did, because I think it's just a video upload, not a live.
Yeah. Yeah, let's keep saying it. Let's keep looking to see if we got some other names we know. But yeah. Oh wow.
Miu Drone 4K is in the chat. Hi.
Hello. Another great content producer.
Now, what do you call the Air 3? The Mavic 3? Is that what people are calling it?
I think they will call it the Mavic 3.
Akarashi says, do you think a Mavic 3 Classic will kill an Air 3?
I think it might be. I think they could be one and the same.
Yeah, and I think it depends on this on the price and the stats, because you got to think that while the Mavic 3 is a superior drone to it, the best bang for your buck right now is the Air 2S. So you know, let's see if they release the Air 3, what the specs are going to be on it, and how it is comparable to the Air 2S and the Mavic 3.
That's the end of that one. So stop sharing. But yeah, I'm really interesting to see what path they actually take and use that sort of situation, whether they will go down the Air 3 path, or have both of them and have the enterprise level, and then because they're obviously going to continue with the mini line because they want to keep the 250 gram line, so obviously going to stay in that area. will they continue the air? Excuse me. Will they continue the airline and then use the Mavic as the Enterprise line, or will they go further down?
Yeah.
I'd say there will be because they've already shown what they can do with the Mavic 3 Pro.
Yeah.
Doing so much with a small footprint.
Well,
So,
and also as far as the mini line goes, the Mini 3 is a great drone. I think the only downside I've really heard about it was overheating issues because it doesn't have an internal fan, But what more can they add to a mini series to keep it under 250, sub 250? And
but remembering technology does grow at a very fast pace.
yes, it does.
So the the large scale integration of something like that will continue to get smaller.
Yeah. Well, I just don't see that. I can't imagine how long you think it's going to be till they release another mini drone.
Yeah, that could be a very interesting point, considering that it was probably 12, 18 months with the Mini 3.
Yeah.
But we don't know what technology is going to bring, because every 12 months the level of integration is going to continually change.
Yeah. I wonder how many people bought the Matrice and realized that they would have been better off with this Mavic 3 Enterprise.
That's how it goes. The Matrice was a while back, and as we go further into the level of technology, then I would say, well, Trevor Fuss says the Mavic 3 Classic's up next.
And that's what I'm interested in, because if I'm going to upgrade to the Mavic 3, I really want that Hasselblad camera. I don't necessarily think I need that zoom lens.
Yeah.
And if that's the only major difference, well, then that's a real viable option for what I do. Because I don't do much zooming around. I usually point and shoot, and, I don't mess around with the zoom feature at all. So.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, Akarashu said that in the future they might use custom chipset. It'll raise the price but lower the weight. Hi, Mr. Skyfly.
Yeah, good evening, good morning, good afternoon to everybody that has joined us. I do think that that is a very valid comment by Akarashu Warren about the keeping it under 250. So I would say that keeping it under 250 is a valid point.
Yeah.
Another question that can be had. That'll be a fairly interesting topic of discussion at a later date, whether they will connect goggles to it.
Yeah, I think he's asking if there's currently a Mavic that connects to the goggles, and I don't believe so, but I don't know if I'm 100% correct on that, but as far as I know, I don't believe they do.
But it would be a good thing for us to chase up at another time.
Yeah. Well, it was interesting because I had went to a meetup before, and Mark Fisher had these glasses, but they weren't glasses. He hooked them up to his drone, and it was almost like he was flying his I want to say it was the Mavic 3, I believe, and he had it hooked up to his goggles, but as far as the DJI goggles, no, I don't believe so.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably a third party attachment, whether we can do it that way. But yeah, Mark Fisher is a real character, I must say.
Yeah. So Barkley says AI is advancing very rapidly. Once DJI puts it in the drones, we'll see a whole new level of flight. Yeah, and I think that's where the direction of drones is headed, more for intelligent flight modes now. Like more accurate obstacle avoidance, and
Mm,
hi, Brian P. And I don't know if they'll ever be able to master obstacle avoidance, only because of the nature of how drones move.
yeah.
Like sometimes things come up, you don't see it, you
Mm,
know. So it's
yeah.
amazing that they even work the way they do now. But in time, maybe it'll be a whole lot better.
Mm. And with the products like Litchi or Maven, as you would go further up the list of drones in terms of the capabilities, your Mavic 3s and anything above that, if you could add that sort of waypoint list, that would make the machine learning towards AI
Yeah,
would make it even a lot better too.
yeah, yeah. And Barkley makes a good point. Humans don't see it, but I know the technology will. Just needs a lot of work right now.
Yeah.
I don't. What sense of the drones if they're gonna fly us? I don't think I'm flying in a drone anytime sooner in the future. I don't
Mm,
want to be that person.
yeah.
I mean, because then think about it. You think about, okay, let's get in the drone and take a flight, but then you think of like what happened to Chris the other day. Bird.
Yeah.
I'm as simple as a
Bird
bird.
strike.
Took his drone out.
But unless you're bigger than the bird,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, that was absolutely heartbreaking and harrowing because I was watching it live
yeah.
because that's a Saturday night or a Sunday night. I can't remember which one it was, but
It was
both
it
of
was
those
Sunday morning here, so it'll probably be
Sunday night here then,
yeah, yeah.
because Saturday night and Sunday night I hopped to all the sunrises.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he kept his cool though.
Mm,
I like how he said he was like, "Oh, I've had it for 4 years. I figured it was going to happen sooner or later."
yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah.
seen another video too. Someone was flying the. I think it was the FPV, the DJI FPV, and as they were flying, they were going right over some birds, and the birds took off, and one of them crashed into the drone. He lost it or something like
Mm,
that. Yeah,
yeah. That's the risk you take going near birds.
yeah. Well,
Because like
you couldn't
like
even
trees,
tell they
birds are
flew.
dicks as
Yeah, they
well.
flew up. He couldn't even see them. Couldn't
Mm,
even see him. Yep.
yeah, yeah, birds are dicks as well.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see if Dre does some videos on this, if he's going to get the Enterprise.
Yeah, we'll certainly keep an eye out for that one. So yeah, let's see if anybody else.
Well, that's an interesting theory. So yeah, there it is right there.
Mm, mm, interesting.
Did
I think we
I
need
don't
to do.
remember though. Did the drone detect a collision?
Yeah, because that could be interesting. I think we need to do an air crash investigations
Yeah,
and piece it all together.
yeah.
Uh,
That's an interesting theory.
mm,
But if that had, well, yeah, it could have happened. But it's just weird if that fell off because the drone was still up for a few after that.
mm. But
Yeah,
when it corkscrewed,
yeah,
did something? Something had to have hit. You'd think that something had to hit the propeller for it to come off and do the corkscrew maneuver.
yeah.
So,
I'm gonna have to watch it again now. Now Barkley's got me wondering.
yeah.
What drone was it again?
I thought it was I reckon it was a Phantom 4. I'd like to say that.
And it has. Wait, he dropped a Phantom. That was a Phantom drone.
I think it was.
Wow. And it has white caps on the props.
I think it does, yes. I'd have to go back and research it a little bit better, but it certainly looked like that.
Yeah.
So we'll get the air crash investigations team on it and do that as well. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it again after. Good
Mm.
morning, Max.
Hey, the King of Kings, Max Air 420.
Yep. Yeah, he was. I know that there's times I'm flying over water and I'm like, if I crash in the water, there's no way I'm getting this drone back.
Mm-hmm.
There's no cliff diving for me.
Yeah.
That was crazy too when Billy Kyle lost his. Well, he didn't lose it, but he crashed his Avata in there searching. Yeah, that. Imagine having to trek through that to find your drone.
Oh, definitely. That would be pretty hard.
Yeah. Was Barkley there with him when that happened?
I don't know.
There was somebody from the drone community that was with him. I thought it was Barkley.
Might have been. We'll ask him in the chat if he knows if he was there or he knows who was there.
No, he wasn't there.
Okay. No. Okay. Well, that ends that argument.
Yep. Problem solved.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember one time I was trying to stream and my cat was jumping up on my shoulder.
Yeah, I know.
On my shoulder.
That's why I went into a different room, hoping to scare her off, because I usually do it from the living room.
Yeah.
And I'm in an old room that has been was set aside for my mother's sewing room. So I sort of like, I'm going to take this over because I can put the green screen on behind me too. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Max shares his live videos too. I usually don't get to watch them though because I'm always busy doing something. But yeah. Yeah, just send it. I'm like, why do I have a drone if I'm not going to send it? If it crashes, I mean, it's going to happen eventually, right?
Yeah.
But there's no sense in having a drone if you're not going to fly it.
Yeah, exactly. So you can send it, but not when it's raining or windy. That's the only thing I'll be a little bit cautious on. But other than that, if UAV forecast gives me a big, tick with a, green ready, set to fly, that sort of thing, I'm gonna have a shot at it.
Yeah. Yeah, I went out Saturday. I was going to do that lighthouse, that beaver tail lighthouse, and it was pretty windy out that day. But I was focused on like, well, I'm not sending the drone out too far because did you see a picture of the lighthouse by chance? Yeah, so it's all water. So I would just keep it close enough to go around all the rocks and get some good views of it. But I wouldn't be too worried about, a 25-mile-an-hour gust, 30-mile-an-hour gust because I'd be so close. And the FPV would handle it. I know that. That thing gets going and it'll cut through 40-mile-an-hour wind, no problem. So yeah, everything else was good that day, but the wind was something to be cautious about. So always play it safe, and if you feel like it's too much of a risk, don't do it. And the other thing too was I had a plan because if we had sent the drone out that day, the wind was blowing towards me from the west to the east. So if I was going to send the drone out over the water, I was going to send it west into the wind and coming back. I would have had no problem coming back.
Yeah, you do that, Max. We'll wait for your Prism live stream in the middle of a hurricane.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope everybody out there stays safe. I know we have some people in the community out that way.
Yeah.
And they say it's going to slow down right over them, which is going to dump tons of rain. So I even worse than any wind damage, they'd be looking at some flooding.
Yeah.
Especially around Tampa Bay. So good luck to anybody out there. I hope you stay safe.
Yeah.
I saw something too. It was on Facebook this morning, or maybe it was YouTube. Apparently, because of the strength of hurricanes out there now, housing codes, they have in their designs now, they have metal shutters for their windows. That's for hurricane. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah. We don't get hurricanes.
Hi, Dewey.
We get cyclones down here.
Yeah.
But cyclones never go further than Queensland because it won't go under the Tropic of Capricorn.
Huh. So you never experienced a cyclone?
No.
Huh.
Never goes. never goes under that. So basically, top half of Western Australia, the Northern Territory, and Queensland, yes, but we can have tropical storms, which sort of like your low pressure.
Yeah.
But they're not. They don't have that really swirling wind.
Yeah.
I think that the highest wind I've ever seen is like 130 kilometers an hour.
Yeah. See, I live in the Northeast in New England, and
Yeah.
we can get hurricanes, but usually they die down because our water's a little bit cooler, so they lose strength. Not that we can't get a serious one, but it's nothing like down in the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah,
southern tip of Florida. They can get absolutely wrecked.
Yeah, and that usually happens at the Gulf of Carpentaria, which is just off Darwin, because they've got the warm water as well.
Yeah, you see what Barkley said there? He said, when I mentioned the gutters, he said the roof.
Okay.
I think that's good for any house.
Yeah, that's technology. Because we had a cyclone nearly 50 years ago called Cyclone Tracy, and it pretty much destroyed Darwin.
Wow.
And it's probably the most destructive one we've had here. Because what happens is once it gets below the temperate zone, which is the Tropic of Capricorn, when it drops, when it drops, it just becomes a rain depression.
Yeah. So get a bit of wind, but some more soaking rain for a day or two.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually when we get a tropical storm or a hurricane, it's time to just relax and take naps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just the sound outside just puts you to sleep.
Especially, as I said, once you get ones at the top. And we haven't started our cyclone season yet. It's probably about a month away.
Yeah.
But what they'll do is you'll either get it on the west coast, which is the top half of Western Australia, or the east coast, which is Queensland and above, up towards the Tiwi Islands. And then as you go through, you've got the Gulf of Carpentaria, which goes into Northern Territory. It's usually on the opposing sides. We'll go that way, we'll go that way.
Yep.
But other than that, they just drop. Once they drop, they just turn into a tropical depression, which is just a rain.
Yeah, Dewey says if you need a drone that can fly in the rain, the M300.
Yeah, that'd be the way. Yeah, just send one of those and we'll get some great vision.
Yeah. I still remember the first time I seen one of the Matrice drones. I'm like, wow, this thing has a lot of propellers.
Yeah.
I'm curious too, if a Matrice that has all them propellers, if it was to lose one of the propellers, how well would it handle after that? I don't think it would crash, right?
Well, the dynamics of it you'd think by the redundancy factor, you'd probably think you could land it.
Yeah. I would think that it would become off balance, but maybe it has some sort of system in it to auto balance the
that's
payload.
what I'd be thinking, especially something that big. And once you've got that size, then you can play with it rather than something that's 250 grams.
Yeah, for someone who hasn't seen the Matrice series, it's almost like a picnic cooler with propellers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've actually seen one of the large ones. I've seen it on display. So they are pretty big.
Hi, Jim.
That'd be fun. Hey.
Losing a prop is the best test of return to home.
Yeah. Good evening, Jim. Interesting.
Yeah, I haven't heard that, but that would be cool, I guess. I think DJI holds so much of the market right now that it's unbelievable.
It'd be really hard to break into.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Well, and how if another company wanted to make drones and push DJI out of the system, they would really have to make quality products that at an affordable price. Because you know, the whole reason I go with DJI is because of the safety features. And,
Yeah.
you know, you really certain things you can't beat. Not that other drones don't have it, but for me, for my personal taste, it has exactly what I need.
Morning or afternoon,
Hi,
evening.
Randy.
Randy?
What is a VTOL?
Vertical takeoff and landing.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't even heard of this. See, this is how out of touch I am with the drone news.
Mm.
What is that?
Okay.
Yeah, Akarasha, that's right. Proof of gravity.
Yeah.
It's our biggest enemy.
Gravity will always get you. Gravity is the natural enemy.
So you've been flying lately, Dominic?
Well, it's been raining for the last couple of days. Raining and windy, which is a shame because I did get out last Wednesday because Thursday and Friday were public holidays. And then Saturday, there were just too many people around, being the AFL Grand Final. You've got 300,000 people floating about the city. So it's really hard. And I don't know if they had a TFR around the MCG anyway, but with 100,000 people in 100,000 people at one stadium and at least another 150,000 in the sporting precinct, and within that 5 kilometre radius, it would have been a bit hard to do. But I found a nice little spot, a new spot that I went to a couple of times now, and it seems, well, I would say probably October, November might be pretty good, or sort of February, March, depending on which side of summer you go, because you know we do get into the 40-degree heat, 40 degrees Celsius, which is the 100 plus Fahrenheit. I'd probably say October, November would probably be a better one because the ambient temperature hasn't built yet. Whereas by the time you get to February, hey, there's Matt.
I checked this morning. He still got his 1K.
Yeah, how did he do that? How did he do that? I'm still I'm still blown away by that. But
good morning, Matt. Well, I know it's evening for you there.
Yeah.
Morning for us. I'm so happy that he hit that 1K like that. That was exciting.
Aren't we all? Yeah.
We were actually talking about that before the stream, and I was like, I was expecting to wake up the next day and see it back at, you know, what it was at.
Yeah, we were talking earlier in the green room, and we were thinking, oh yeah, you got 8, you'll lose 8 the next day, but it's still there. I'm blown away, absolutely blown away by it. So yeah.
So my son Benjamin's got half a day of school today.
Mm-hmm.
He's really excited when we go get him on the bus in the morning. He's all jumping. Like, I don't see kids that excited to go to school. So I'm like, well, that's easy.
No, I wasn't. I certainly wasn't. So yeah.
He needs a wrench.
Who?
Matt.
Shit. Okay, let me work out how we do. Oh. And talk amongst yourselves while I work this out.
Is it harder to do on a laptop? Do you have a mouse hooked up to it, or are you doing it with a touchpad?
Yeah, touchpad.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it.
Yeah. And then you got a cat over there knocking your stuff all around.
Yeah. I'm working against a laptop and a cat.
Yeah.
So hopefully I can mute the stream pretty quickly if it's not already muted. So,
no, I can hear you. It's not muted.
Okay then. I'll hand out a few.
Yeah, I went back in the chat and I missed a whole bunch of people giving them wrenches, so I went and did that.
Yeah, let's see.
It was actually interesting too, because when I was showing Matt's video, I didn't realize the whole time I had a comment up on the screen blocking the bottom left. Well, because I had shared the screen and I had it up on Mozilla. I was streaming from Chrome, but I had Mozilla tab open for the share, and I had no idea that there was the chat window over it. So sorry, Matt.
Okay, I think I've got everybody. If not, I'll go back through the. Yep. Okay, well, as far as I know, everybody's got wrenches. Everybody that needs to have a wrench. If not, I'll go back later. But yeah.
Oh, for anybody in the chat who needs a subscriber, go to my channel and comment on one of my videos, and I'll go after, because I won't just subscribe. I'll watch the video, I'll comment, and I'll like it. I'll give you the entire watch. But the best way to let me know is because I'm really busy with the group. I have the group so everybody in there gets noticed. So I spend my entire day watching their content. But if you need a sub, let me know. Just go to my video, leave a comment, and I'll get to your channel and check out a video and subscribe.
So if anybody's not subscribed to anybody else, let's all connect.
Yep.
I
dropped the line in chat too if you need to find my channel.
Yeah.
And make sure you hit that thumbs up.
Yep. Hit the thumbs up.
Not bad. You got 16 watching now and 12 thumbs up that I can see.
Well, I had the one I did one last week for the Osmo Mobile 6, and I think I got 21. I think 21 is the highest I've ever had in one session. So starting to get out there. And JSK Enterprises, good evening.
See you later, Matt. Enjoy your evening.
No worries. Enjoy.
Yeah. And leave some women for the rest of us, asshole.
Yeah. Morning, Leonard.
Lambo, thanks for the sub. I'll definitely go check out your channel after the stream.
Yeah. I got a wrench. Yeah, he's got a wrench. Everybody's got a wrench.
Hi, Leonard.
wrench, everybody for a wrench.
You get
it. Okay.
He's gonna go into the bar, and as soon as he walks in the door, he's gonna be like, "Yeah, I have 1,000."
Women are just gonna hang off him.
Yep.
Definitely.
See you later, Barkley.
See you, Barkley. Enjoy your day. Have a good one.
Now the viewers are starting the cycle. The ones that were in at the beginning are gone. We're getting the new ones in now.
Yeah, because we've obviously been on for nearly 40 minutes. We'll go to an hour and see how we feel.
It's really good. I was actually surprised. Sunday stream, that's right, because he's got the mindset of hugeness. He doesn't even have to
that's right. Once you get that mindset of hugeness, you can achieve anything. When I adopted that, my subs went from 5 to nearly 240.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Thank you, Brian. I'll check out your channel too after the stream. I'll check you out.
Yep. So it's the mindset of hugeness that gets us there.
Yeah, it worked.
We need to adopt that. And we'll all be 1K subscribers as well.
Yeah. Oh, I meant to ask you, by the way, I know you're into the whole analytics and all that. It's not an analytic thing, but if you share, before I've had Susan Lee share one of my videos to her community tab.
Yeah.
And when she did so, I received a notification that she had shared my content.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I've been sharing people's content to my community tab,
Yeah,
but they're not getting notified of it.
that's YouTube again, obviously.
Yeah, and I don't understand how they mess up a notification system. That should be, you know, the one of the bread and butters of their
Oh,
service.
yeah. Yeah, but it seems as though YouTube just has a mind of its own.
Because over the last, I'd say 2 months now, I'm not receiving all the notifications for the bell notifies I have. And I used to get them all. I don't get them all anymore. And so
Mm.
I'll go to a person's channel and they'll have released 3 videos and I don't even know about it yet. And I have them bell notified.
Yeah.
And Tammy Jean was streaming. Her last stream was last Thursday, I believe. And I
Well,
shared her.
Friday morning for me, so yeah.
I shared her stream to my community tab. She didn't get notified. I shared Matt's content. He didn't get notified.
This is getting. It's just there's inconsistencies and it becomes frustrating.
I'm gonna test it live. I'm gonna share your stream right now to my community tab.
Yeah.
And I'm even gonna tag you in it. Come watch Northside Hawk. Okay. And there, I shared it to my community tab. And watch, you're not gonna get a notification. Thank you, Lambo.
Nothing in my notification stream.
Yeah.
But sometimes it does go into the YouTube studio.
It'll go into mentions, right?
Yeah. I'll check that out later. So I think I've subbed it. Hit the bell notification. Yes, good to hear.
Yep. And it's important to watch a video. If you don't watch a video, they usually take the sub away.
But it seems to it seems to be inconsistent because Coast to Coast Drones Bill Thomas on a recent episode, I reckon it was about 2 weeks ago, he went in and it was called Support Your Local Drone Channel.
Yeah.
He picked out a couple where they only had, I think, 8 or 9 subs. He got them up to in the 20s.
Yeah.
And then he did a follow-up stream 24 hours later. Some of them had left. And then another one 24 hours later. So it's 48 hours after his original one. And all of them pretty much had left. So
yeah, I remember watching his other video. He went live and his mic wasn't working and he was ripping mad.
Yeah.
And he's back there yelling and all animated and we can't hear a word he's saying.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Yeah. Yep.
It just
and don't forget what Tammy Jean said about that too. She said that she tested herself and she didn't watch the video and subbed, but she kept the sub kept. So I don't know how YouTube does it, but you know, if someone subs to you, they shouldn't take it away, period.
Yeah, I know.
Because it's not the subs that make it. If they're worried about people monetizing because they have the subs and all that, well, what are they worried about? If you have subs that aren't going to watch your videos, they're not doing you any good anyway.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Let your channel grow organically and be supportive of the people that.
So if I go and sub someone and watch, but one thing I've noticed is that you can watch 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You could watch 5, 10 videos, and sometimes that sub disappears.
Yeah.
Just no consistency whatsoever.
Yep.
And then we have blokes like Matt getting 8 subs in a day, and they stick.
Yep. I'm happy for him though.
Oh, I'm ecstatic. When I saw that it stuck and he's hit the 1,000, I did a celebration dance, I tell you.
You didn't record it on video and share with us, did you?
Yeah.
Do it at one of the coffee shops. Make it as awkward as possible.
But yeah, as I said, one of the good guys finally wins.
Yep. Well, he deserves it too. He's got good content.
Definitely.
And his stream is always hilarious. I love his stream.
Oh, yeah. I found that. I think it was Jim's Droning was the one that pointed me towards Matt. And ever since Saturday mornings, it's just, I'm not going anywhere. Turn off the phone. Just don't bother me.
Yep. Time to watch the stream.
Yeah, because it's what 8 p.m. your time, which converts to 10 a.m. my time.
Yeah. Yeah,
8
it's always
p.m.
funny because it's Friday night and he's Saturday morning, and it's weird. It's
Yeah.
weird. I never know when's a good time to message them, so I just wait for a response sometimes. So I can't tell what you guys are up to.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've messaged him a couple of times, and I'll get a response 3 or 4 days later, and they'll say, "Oh, my inbox is full with different messages, probably from Drone Girl as well."
That would be an interesting feature for a program like a text messenger or a Facebook, any messaging system. You should be able to open up the message with the person that you're talking with, and it should tell you what time it is, their time.
Yeah, yeah.
That would be an interesting feature.
And considering the fact that we have daylight saving starting this Saturday night, so that means I go an hour forward.
Oh, fun.
So everything gets pushed an hour forward now.
Yeah.
And then when you lose daylight saving, that means there's a 2-hour time difference.
Yeah. I don't even pay attention to it anymore. It happens automatically.
Yeah.
I don't have to do anything anymore. Technology has made us lazy.
Definitely. So I've got to redo my schedule now.
Yeah.
Because some of the ones that I enjoyed, like yours and Chris and Tammy Jean and Ken Heron and who else do I like? Yeah, Grumpy Vlogger, Art, Philly Drone Life. All those times will then push out an hour and maybe even 2, because I make time for various streams that I've just mentioned.
Yeah. And it's
I'll add an hour.
And it's hard to find time for a stream.
Yeah.
There's so many shows. You don't want to step on anyone's toes, really,
Yeah. But I might try again for the fit into the every second week where Brant Ariels Gary does his the hour before because he's doing it every 2 weeks as well. So I might cut in on that 2 weeks and be pretty much the hour before Tammy Jeans, because I don't want to step on the toes of Jenna C and Al Duran. They do their own little thing. I'm careful, as I said, I'm careful to not step on people's toes, but at the same time, there are some that the reason why I'm doing that is because I might want to watch that one. I don't want to be on the same time as someone that I enjoy watching.
Yeah.
If it's someone I don't really care about or don't watch that often, then I'll go on at that time.
Yeah. And then you have other people who have shows which they do multiple times a week, which, that is just so many shows. And Johnny Droneflyer made a chart.
Yes, I've got that chart.
And I was like, wow, I didn't realize how many there were until I seen that chart. I still can't believe I was able to get a Sunday night at 8 o'clock.
Yeah. Come on, Max, we need the live stream from you.
Yeah. Well, he goes live a lot.
Talking about it.
Yeah.
I know that, but he should be doing another piece of camera.
Yep.
And give us some of those really great stories. But no, I do enjoy the the Prism Live when he gives the POS a right ripping. That's it's very enjoyable at the sunsets.
And Trevor said, why not take the old OZBY drone spot?
Unfortunately, Matt is in that time zone.
You talking about Maddie?
No, Matt as in Northeast.
Oh, okay.
He took that time up. Because it used to be 10:30 or 11 o'clock. Trevor would know because I think as in Matt as in Northeast has taken that time up.
By the way, Max, you gave me a good laugh on Thursday when you came out on Tammy's stream. I wasn't expecting him there, and then he just strolls out. Looks like he just came out of the back room from a big toke session. Just sits down.
High fives all around. Yeah, 10:30 a.m. Yeah, if that's 10:30. Yeah, it was 10:30 a.m. Saturday morning because I used to watch that. And then when I found Matt Northeast's Saturday morning catch up, I thought, good, I've got something to do on Saturday mornings again.
Yeah,
because it's the way it works in terms of the time zones again.
Yeah,
it seems to be a. But speaking about time zones, I was on 808 States live stream the other day because he put the invite in the chat, and I thought, I've been watching his content recently, and I'm thinking another channel I've really grown to love because he's just a very friendly guy.
I don't know if I've seen his stream or not yet.
He's done one or two, but he puts out great content too. But the thing I like about him is he's very time zone friendly. 20 hours difference between me and him.
Yeah. Max said he had just got home from work from a 13-hour day.
Oh, okay.
Wow, you looked awfully chill for someone who'd been working all day. You look like you just came out of a smoke session. Am I wrong? Did you see it, right?
Yeah, I did.
He just walked up real like just chill and just almost slid in his seat smooth as butter.
Yeah. Every time I get the notification that Max is going live, I hit it very quickly. Because there are some channels that I'll just drop everything to watch.
Yeah. Well, I try to watch. Oh, he's in Hawaii. I try to watch everybody's content.
That's what I said.
It's just hard. Like yesterday, I didn't have anything to do really yesterday. I spent from 8 in the morning until almost 10 o'clock last night just trying to get caught up in the group because I make sure every post gets liked, commented, and I watch the content.
Yeah.
But I didn't do it for like 3 days because I was busy out filming, life. Family first, right?
Well, that's why I've got. See, I've got a Facebook group with 14,500 people in it.
Oh man!
But I've got five moderators, so 5 admins, and they, you've got the night shift, and one of the guys works night shift, and he's always on the group. But because it's an AFL football group, we've gone into recess now because the grand final was played, and now we're in the off season. And it slows down a bit. So, but during the season, it can always, it does get hectic. When you've got, it does get hectic because it's an AFL theme.
If I had that many people in the group, I don't think I would never be able to keep up with it. The idea right now is I want to make sure that everybody who posts gets seen, and eventually there'll be enough people in the group where, nothing will get missed. Everyone will have, take part in it, but it takes a while for that.
Well, we've been doing it for 8 years.
Yeah.
This group started 8 years ago.
Yeah.
14,500 people in there.
And considering they're talking sports, so you must get some pretty nasty arguments in there once in a while.
Well, it is, but it is only one AFL team. It's one AFL team, and you can only get in there if you know the trivia of that AFL team, because we've got 3 user questions on there that are pretty stiff. If you don't know them, we sort of like push them to the side.
This isn't the group for you then. Yeah.
Yeah. You've got to be a hardcore fanatic of this football side.
Yep.
But 14,500. But when you actually look at it, it's 14,500, and the supporter group of this team is 81,000 people. 81,000. So yeah. Hello, Crypto Man 5,000. I don't have an echo for you, because I'd love to have an echo. Crypto Man 5,000.
Like Art does, yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to have the echo going. But yeah. Yeah. It'd be great. It'd be great to have a larger group of people that are so hardcore about things. Because I won't name any of the drone groups around my area, But you've got to engage with the people.
Yeah.
And the way to do it is to engage with the people and let them have what they want.
Or show them some boobies.
Yeah. And those two.
One of the
We
other.
all like boobies. But what I really mean is that what use is a Facebook group if you're gonna create a Facebook group for videos, drone videos, or whatever, and you're not going to post videos there? Why have a group?
Yeah. Yep.
The whole idea behind doing things like this is to let people know that there are people out there that want to connect.
Yep.
And the more people connect, the further you get. Because if you had 1,000, YouTube channels and you put them that way, and then on another one you put it that way,
yep.
And then you got everyone from one to that, and then down there, and then get everybody to connect. Theoretically, wouldn't you have everybody with 1,000 subscribers?
Yeah. But again, it's not going to help if they're not watching the videos.
Understandably, but it's the theory behind it. In theory, that works. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But if you get them to subscribe, and then the engagement part of every time someone puts one out, every time, then they go and watch that as well.
Yep.
So that's the whole understanding of what I found earlier, as I was saying earlier, the shine theory. I'll bring it up in the group and post a link to that, because it'd be something we could all get behind.
Yeah. Told you it works.
Yeah. So we'll just say we'll say boobs a couple of times, and people will hear that word and say, "What?"
Yep. The viewer count goes up.
Yeah. See, it's 15. It was 11 before. It's 15 now. So I said boobs.
Hey, Barry.
Hey, Barry.
Did the boobs bring you in?
Yep. Boobs brought me here. That'd be a good name for a stream. Boobs.
Yeah. But next time when I come into your stream, that's what I'm gonna say.
Boobs. Yeah, that's what I reckon we should. Yeah, we should just call the stream boobs.
Yeah.
And then see people come in. It's a cheap way of getting thrills, but that's the way to go. That's the way it goes.
Yep.
And
so hey, you want a dad joke?
Yep, go for it.
How do you cancel an appointment at a sperm bank?
How?
Easy. You call them up and tell them you can't come.
Here we go with the dad jokes again.
Well, every stream has to have at least one dad joke in it, okay?
Yeah. Well, I think I told one on I can't remember if it was Uncle Bill's or Grumpy Vlogger. I said, what's a Shih Tzu?
What?
A zoo with only one dog.
Yeah, that was funny too in Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Wow, it was a real good movie in my time, but it was so long ago now. Was it 91 and 92? And he says, we mixed the bulldog and a Shih Tzu. What do you call it? A bullshit.
It's like a grasshopper walks into a bar. Bartender turns around and says, "We're got a drink named after you." Grasshopper turns around and says, "What? Kevin?" Shocking, aren't they?
I don't think I get that one. You said
a grasshopper.
Yeah.
There's a drink called a grasshopper.
Okay.
And he was trying to say that we've got a drink named after you. And as I said, the grasshopper said, "What, Kevin?" That's the grasshopper's name, obviously. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I get it now. Yep.
Yeah.
You can't blame these on Dad. Hey, give it to Art though. He has his joke book, and every stream he starts off telling his jokes.
There we go. I just thought I'd point that one out. People keep YouTube keeps unsubbing people.
Wow.
That's happened twice now.
Yeah, he said this for the second time. Yep.
Yeah. Bloody annoying. Because I was going to say just before we close off, because we're coming up to an hour, but one thing that really annoys me is in the analytics, you've got total subs that you've gained in that period, the lifetime period, and then you've got subscribers gained and subscribers lost. But at the very bottom, you've got a column that says other, and that's where the biggest number of subs lost are. So I've got nearly 450 gained and 207 lost.
See, I haven't even seen this. I don't even know what you're talking about.
It's under YouTube Studio. You go into analytics.
Yep.
And then I think it's advanced. And then you've got another bar where it says other, and you hit that and it says subscription source, and it comes up with 3 sets of numbers.
Okay, I've never hit that that advanced mode button.
Yeah, I think it's in there. I'm pretty sure that's where it is.
I kind of gave up really paying attention to the analytics because when I first started the channel, I was trying to post to groups, any group that would see the video, and I would trade subs with people, and it never worked out because they were always gone the next day anyway.
Yeah, that sub for sub thing.
So I just gave up, and I said I'm going to let my channel grow, organically. And by the way, thank you to everyone who subbed. I got 622 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, it says, Barry says, I don't bother with analytics. Unfortunately, I'm a hardcore numbers nerd. So that's my problem.
Yeah.
I always love the numbers because I'm a hardcore numbers nerd. Whoa, we said boobs a couple of times and we're up to 21.
Yep.
Obviously, people think there are boobs in here.
Yeah.
Every time we say boobs, people come in.
If I'm a boob, I need to shave my nipple.
Yeah. We had 21 there for a moment. I think that's the most I've ever had in a chat.
No, it's because Matt was here with his mindset of hugeness. It has a residual effect.
Yes, we adopted the mindset of hugeness, and it got us to 21 watching.
Yeah.
So hashtag boobs. Hopefully that'll get us a few more.
Yeah.
A few more watching.
All right, but I have to go. I have to get ready to go get my son some school.
Yeah, I was only going to go for an hour anyway. So
no, I appreciate you having me on the show.
Yeah, we must do this and more often then.
Yeah. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Yeah, if you normally do it at this time in the morning, I should be available most times because the wife is at work, the kids are at school. Just Ben has a half a day today, so.
Yeah, no, that's all right. As I said, I only did it mainly for the DJI product.
And Gary, I had my map bump when I was somewhere like maybe 200 subs. But yeah, ever since my map bump, I continually get subs now. So it worked.
My map bump has been.
Yep.
My map bump started at, I think I was 12 at the time, and I've gone off from then.
Yeah.
I basically got most of my subscribers in the last 3 months.
Yeah.
I've been doing like 80 a month.
Yeah.
Okay, well, good night, all.
Good night, everybody.
We'll see you on the next one.
Dominic, I'll see you tomorrow.
No worries. Enjoy. Bye-bye.